This is Rob Temple Boxing Social in association with Betfred. Delighted to be joined by Duane Hotshot Sinclair. We're here in London ahead of your appearance on the York Hall Show this Friday. How you doing, Duane?
I'm doing fine, thank you. Just ready to go.
You're ready to go. Now, I've seen you around a lot of big fights recently, and now you're making your return to the ring on Friday. How does it feel to be your turn? I've seen you around Josh Buatsi, and I've seen you kind of doing your thing on the circuit. How does it feel now it's your turn?
Yeah, I think it's time. I think the time is right. You're getting to that point where you need something else to push your motivation when you're training. And I think, yeah, as I say, it got the news whilst we were out for Josh's fight in New York. And yeah, it was the right time. So I'm happy.
Now, we listened to Eddie Hearn in the press conference. He mentioned the rounds that you've done with Josh Buatsi. You were very keen to impress that you're not just a sparring partner. Yeah. Being around Josh Buatsi, though, is obviously great preparation for something like this. Just how much benefit is it working with someone like Josh? I mean, you've done thousands of rounds with him.
That's it, because as I say, we're sort of learning together. So where he went on to go GB, you learn some new skills. So he'll be sparring like people from all around the world and so forth, and bouts from all around the world. Come back and then teach me a few things. And because basically when we came to the gym, it was the other way around. Where he was inexperienced, I was showing him a lot of stuff, what I learned from other martial arts and so forth. And then, yeah, it just ended up flipping on its head. And then the experience he was learning, he said, look, you're kind of a stamp of this fighter. Try this, try that. And we're just learning together and giving feedback. So it's invaluable because it's from the right place. It's a friend helping out a friend, so it's good.
Now, as I understand it, he's going to be in your corner on Friday night, is that right?
Yeah.
Explain to me the dynamic there. Has he done that for you before?
Yeah, we've been doing that since amateurs. It's we sort of, I don't know, call it that switch roles. When he's boxing, just make sure if he's all right and everything's fine, he doesn't have to think about anything, and we just naturally switch roles. We just without it being said. So, yeah.
What kind of person is he in the corner? I'd imagine Josh to be fairly reserved, fairly calm in there. Is that what he's like in there, or does he have his moments?
Definitely calm and factual. It just reminds you, and what's good about it, it reminds you of what we've done. So he will remind you of yourself, if that makes sense, where you might feel a bit nervous, or he might, because as I said, known each other for so many years, I might seem okay to somebody else, but he'll be able to see something, and then he'll just say the right sort of thing. So it's just calm and just reminding each other who we are and what we're here to do.
Now, you return to the ring at York Hall. You're also in your division. There's an eliminator for Josh Marazzi's British light heavyweight title between Andrei, Stirling and Craig Richards. Have you got your eye on that one?
Yeah, naturally you're going to have your eye on anyone that's in your weight group or around your weight group, super middleweight or even cruisers. You're going to have your eye on them. Craig, somebody I've known for years as well, a friend of ours. So it's good to see. It's going to be good to see what happens, especially that I know that they boxed in amateurs, Stirling and Richards.
Who would you give the edge to in that fight?
I like boxing, so I'm going to go with Richards. Yeah, you've got Stirling. He's a very come forward fighter, but he's educatedly come forward. He's not scrappy, but I just favour the boxers. I like a boxer. So if Craig's able to box and fight, then it'll be good. If he's pure boxing, it's going to be a hard night. But I think he'll scrape the win. But I prefer boxers.
Now, you've been on the scene for a while. I won't tell people how long, but where's the plan for you? What's kind of going to be? What's the end goal? I mean, every fighter laces up their gloves looking to be world champion. I think you're now 36. Is that right?
That's right.
Is it British titles? Obviously, it's held by your good friend Josh, but who knows how long he's going to hang around at that level? What's going to be the plan for you moving forward? All being well on Friday.
That's it. Well, I think that's a good question. With me, I don't put a real limit on things because, as you keep saying, people keep mentioning about the age. I really shouldn't even be here, but I've proven, and I'm just going to keep pushing as far as I can go and keep pushing as I have been. And whatever happens from there is always a bonus. I take every fight as though it's my world title because you've got the naysayers that believe I shouldn't be doing it. But I was just saying to Dean earlier on that I've took a fitness test about 3 weeks ago. He said I'm 19, so I'm fine. Let me show you I'm 19 years old. 36 is probably just going to be the shades of purple I leave my opponent in. That's all it's going to be.
I did the same test. It said 19 stone. Just final words. You mentioned Dean Whyte there, obviously hooking up with Dillian Whyte and having those guys look after your career. How beneficial is that for you at this stage of your career to be hooking up with people who are making some real moves in the management game in boxing?
Right. Yeah. No. Do you know what? I think it's just been again another natural progression. I've known Dillian again over, I say over 10 years. he was the person that kept telling me to go pro after amateurs because I was helping out other fighters. Jimmy Manuel was in the UFC and Dylan told me to go pro, but I left amateurs and went to the white collar scene. He's like, mate, why are you doing this? So I think we're now, as you say, I've been pushing on and it's got to that natural ceiling with the small hall shows. He's just said, look, let me help you out. I've been saying it for ages and you've got talent, so let's get it done.
All being well, you come through on Friday. The July 20th bill, is that on your horizon potentially?
Initially it was, but I think that bill's full. So I think with me, I like to keep busy. So anything in and around that sort of time will be good. Yeah.
Okay, well, just finally, before I let you go, boxing at York Hall, big platform like Sky Sports, what can fans expect when Duane Hotshot Sinclair returns to the ring?
Boxing, speed, accuracy, and damage.
Okay, well, Duane Sinclair, thanks very much for speaking to Boxing Social. Real pleasure. Look forward to seeing you in action on Friday night.
Thank you very much.